Yeah, so I think the lower side of bracket, again, with Void and Chrome, still waiting on the upper side for a couple of those, I think, winners round 3 matches to get going, although I think these are, yep, as I say it here, we're going to have one of them streamed as we have Tag playing Tetris here, and I'm going to butcher this if I say this, so I'm not going to say it.
Another Puyo versus Tetris match here. A Wdec? Who doesn't even care?
Oh, is that what? Okay, I figured there was more to it, and I'm like, if I say WDEC, I'm gonna look like an idiot, so I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, that's who doesn't even care, I believe.
Okay, so, what? How do I shorten that commentary? Do I say who?
Wdec.
Okay. All right, thank you, Edge. Everyone, give a round of applause to Edge. Thank you, Edge. We do appreciate it. So. Yep, so that'll be another, I guess, yeah, Tetris and Puyo for winners round 3. Have not seen Wdec's Puyo. I do remember Tag having a bit of good showing at WPLC in both Tetris Effect and the Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 brackets. Interesting to see. Again, this is the 4 and 5 seed portion of the bracket. Interesting to see how close this set will carry out once this does get underway.
I've seen Tag play recently. I don't believe I've seen Wdec play before, so I will be excited to see
Tag been practicing. All right, so once that it's underway, I don't know if I've seen Tag really combos very much. I know Tag is very heavy on the T-spin specifically, so I'm interested to see if they're going to have any differences in their playstyle or what their opener of choice is. We saw with Chrome earlier, the opener with the T-spin triple into double was very, very effective for them, but we're going to have to see how both these players decide to approach this matchup here. And
that triple double opener that the Tetris players are using nowadays too is such a strong opener with a lot of options.
Yeah, being in the middle of the board is a little bit advantageous, and looks like Tag's got a couple of matchups, but
with a 4-chain of pressure from Wdec, but that just offsets one line of garbage.
Yep, and it looks like Wdec's going to be leaving open that middle there. Looks like Tag trying to rely on a little bit of a combo to provide some extra pressure there on the down stack.
Wdec is probably going to need to look for a good Hellfire opportunity here or something of the sort. Keep the pressure up. There's one right there.
There we go. Oh my goodness, the amount of T-spin pressure though that, well, I guess not with that failed T-spin there, but Tag has been able to do quite a lot of T-spin pressure, but unfortunately a couple misdrops at the top kind of sealed the deal.
Quite a lot of misdrops as well.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think with the swiftness of some of these Tetris players, by the time some of them realize there's a misdrop on the field, they're about 4 pieces ahead of kind of realizing it, and sometimes it's really hard to kind of backtrack and correct some of those things, especially when they're that high on the board.
Wdec has a good Hellfire opportunity with the greens, and there it goes.
There you go, and that's
Tag is put in an inconvenient position though. Able to clean it up quickly, but misdropping again. Another unfortunate position to be.
There we go. We've got Wdec already building, preparing to build around this garbage, and that is way too much for Tag to take with those misdrops.
That was fun.
And so Wdec actually going to take a 2-0 lead here. First time this stream we've seen a non-1-1 at the beginning of the set here. And so it looks like Tag going to be doing some sprints, stacking up quite a bit here before starting to send some garbage. Yes.
Hitting the blues in time. And that's a 4-chain. That's going to push Tag up a little bit, and it's a little bit of a spaghetti board for Tag right now. They'll need to clean that up, but Wdec is also putting a little bit of an inconvenient spot with their board.
Tag was initially had a T-spin triple setup, but managed to convert it to a donation there to try and maintain some pressure without compromising the state of their board. But
there comes the big pressure, and Tag can't survive that.
Yeah, that was wonderful use of all the Puyo on the top right side of the board, all of it just popping on the second chain. As it looks like Tag is still going to be opting with the sprint style of 6-3 stacking, but so many miss drops here that
I like that S-spin too there from Tag.
Yeah, finally managing to get a clean way to clear up a lot of their issues with the stack there. But another eyepiece miss drop, which isn't going to make any holes, but that's eyepiece dependency though. They're going to be able to speed their way through it. But
Wdec is not going to be able to dig that chain out.
Yep, I think too many spires there.
And the players didn't line up for anything to send off before receiving garbage.
I guess so. Tag going to be able to take the first game of their first game of the set there, putting it at 1-3. That is a bit of an unfortunate miss drop. They still have not really been able to send any garbage yet.
Play around with the floating pieces a little bit.
Yep, and I think Wdec is trying to convert this into a very big chain. Might want to get creative. I can't tell if they're building a tail. But it looks like, I think with the miss drops there, Tag was converting their stack to a combo well.
I'm surprised they didn't take a little more time to build up the combo well a little bit larger. Yeah, that's death if you place it there. Oh, but finds a way to get the T-spin set up too. But the 6-chain from Wdec is going to be too much.
Oh my goodness. I was about to say some excellent T-spins there from Tag, but the 6-chain was already there on Wdec's field just waiting to happen. And man, so some of these early misdrops, and again, as commentators curse it there, have just been putting Tag in a really bad spot, affecting that early damage output. Because we noticed with Chrome that a lot of that early garbage was really crucial in carrying that momentum over to a lot of his victorious games.
For sure. You don't want to be caught behind as a Tetris player in a Puyo vs Tetris matchup, because you don't want to have that thought in the back of your head that I've given them enough time to build up their chain and it's not gonna go well now.
There we go. Wdec getting a little bit high up there, as Tag is trying to find a way to push over a little bit of extra quick garbage, trying to close this out. But
Wdec the 2 chains and the thorns are keeping them alive.
Yep. It looks like Tag gonna accept some garbage there, and starting a little bit of a combo there.
Oh, Wdec's gonna have a hard time hitting those blues now, which is rough. Unable to get that one blue in time.
There we go. Able to clear a little bit out, but not really able to keep some of the
down to the
there,
yellows and the purples, though. That's a good dig for Wdec, and that's gonna push Tag way up to the top.
There we go. Tag gonna be able to.
Wdec trying to figure out how to manage these purple and yellows. Just gonna go for the 3-chain right there, and that should be enough.
Yeah, we saw there towards as Tag keeps getting to the top, a little bit of hesitation play there as well, giving. And you know, it doesn't seem like much, but in the Puyo Tetris matchup, every millisecond counts. So those little hesitations gonna be really helping out Wdec's builds. As it looks like Tag is now going to be trying out the 4-wide there. We saw it work for Shen in the first set for one game.
Able to get that eyepiece though, unfortunately, over to the edge and have him burn some. Good cleanup though if they put that piece in there, yeah.
Oh, I think they were trying to stack a little bit higher on the right side. I think they're just going to cut it there and continue this combo here. As
that looks like a
they're
power
able
attack
to-
for Wdec, and that's going to be a lot of damage that I don't think the tag's going to be able to counter in time.
Gets the combo off again, but still another extra 5-8 lines-ish of garbage still. Very good from Wdec converting that, like recognizing the 4-wide there on Tag's field and preparing for the long combo. And another misdrop there on Tag's field. Gonna have to quickly convert into a bit of a sprint there.
Not hitting the full chain yet, but going to follow up because forced to with the pressure. Wdec is hitting a 6 chain here.
There we go. Using just about everything there on the field there. And there we go. Nice Z-spin there to keep up a clean board and get the T-spin damage they're looking for.
Wdec's board is looking very rough though, especially in column 1 to dig down to those yellows and blues that they have set up at the bottom.
Yeah, quite a far ways up on the board. Able to dig down somewhat. Oh, an unfortunate double flip with the eyepiece.
And Wdec was able to find a way down to those pieces and seal the deal there for a 1-7 match.
There we go. Wow, just incredible stuff there from Wdec. Very, very clever builds, getting down to all those resources. But again, just very unfortunate there on Tag's side. So many early misdrops. Again, going against a top player like Wdec for Puyo is not exactly the easiest to think about when you're trying to build fast. But I think Tag was trying to keep that speed pressure up too much, and the misdrops ended up being their demise there.
It's a tough trap to get into as a Tetris player, and unfortunately, Wdec was just doing a very good job of finding creative ways to use all of their resources consistently, so there was no breathing room for any sort of misdrop.